mobilizing students. And they put it all together. They had all the worship there and all the kids ready for us at the apartment complexes. So after we got there Tuesday, or Monday I guess, the schedule for Tuesday through Thursday was pretty much the same thing. We got up around 7:30, we had breakfast, and then we headed to this small Baptist church, Korean Baptist church, and we did some training there. They taught us, this special speaker came in and told us about this Bible study we were doing. It's called Discover Bible Study. This man was named Tom Watson, who created a while ago. This process is about 10 steps. It's very simple. It's designed for a lot of unbelievers that they take out to different countries, and they take this 10-step process, and they just use it to, I guess, plant churches and for different tribes and villages, and then it just spreads like wildfire through the country because it's just so simple and anybody can do it. The process, some of the steps in it. The first step is we line up, or we get in a circle, and there's one facilitator. No one really teaches, but there's someone that kind of moves everyone along. And we start out by saying what we're thankful for. We go around the circle, and then we say what is stressing us out, so what to pray for, and then we go around again, and then we get into the any verses in the Bible, and then go over those, and then we pick it apart. We write it down first so we can remember it better. That's one of the things they told us. And after we write it down, we try to piece it together, see what different people, when we go around the circle, what they got out of the verses and how they can use it to apply to their lives. And there's more steps after that about who you can tell about it and who else can apply what you've learned. So after we had a little training session in the morning, we went, and this really funny guy, Tim, he was kind of our tour guide in Atlanta, and he took us to these really cultural hotspots in the area. We went to Hinduist area and Hispanic, where some Catholics were, and it was just really interesting, really plunging into the culture there. It was very diverse. After that, we had lunch, usually peanut butter sandwiches that we made in the morning. And after that, we went to the actual Hispanic apartment complexes, where was mostly the mission work. It was totally student-driven. All the kids in our groups, we put together the VBS Vocational Bible School. It was like the miniature Sunday school for these kids. So the first thing we did after we get there with the band, we had a bunch of supplies there. We get out of the van and we go up to people's doors, and first we said only 4 words. We said hola, which is hi in Spanish, fiesta, which is party, gratis, which is free, and then niños, which is kids. So it was we were telling kids about that there's a party, and that was kind of our thing to get people to come to what we were doing. So after we got all the kids out, we started playing with them. We did some music. Most of the kids were around 6 or 7 years old, so it was really nice. Some of them were a little out of hand, but it was fun anyway. And after we did some music and snacks, we sat down and taught a little Bible story. Just really simple ones like feeding the 5,000 with the fish and bread, and simple stories like that. After that, we would play a little more, and then we'd leave after about 2.5 hours. And it was just an awesome experience for just the kids and the students just to administer all that, while the adults were just watching and just seeing how everything went. And after that, we'd go back to the main church where we had dinner, and then we drive off to our worship session where we had different speakers from around the country come in and just speak to us, and it was just awesome. Every night was a different speaker, and a lot of the students were getting really emotional. It was just, God was really in the building and speaking to a lot of students, and it was just such an amazing experience. And after we got back from it all, after the 8-hour drive, I think Friday, it was just one of the leaders that went with us said it was probably one of the best trips from our church because it was so diverse. We were training to strengthen our faith, and then we were applying what we learned with the actual kids. That was the mission, and then we fueled up with the worshiping at the end. It was just an awesome experience.